Hey Hopster, do you want to know what a plot diagram is? I sure do. Well, look no further. Here's an explanation. Whoa, that looks crazy. What is all of this? You're gonna find out. What's that word at the bottom there? Exposition. It's not how you say it at all. Oh, it's exposition. That is the beginning of a sentence. Or what? The beginning of a story. Oh. What happens at the beginning of a story? I'm glad you asked. That is where the characters and settings are introduced to us. Oh! Cool! Yep. And after the exposition, we go to the rising action. Whoa, rising action. What does that entail? Well, you see, the rising action is made up of 3 events, typically. And it's where the plot starts to thicken, you know? It's where the problem gets bigger and bigger. And then once it gets big enough, that is when we reach, up here, the climax. Whoa. Yeah. That is a whoa indeed. A climax is when the problem is at its biggest. And it's also typically a turning point in the story, where something is revealed that changes the course of how the story is told. Wow. That is very, very interesting. And then from there we go down into the falling action. Now the falling action and rising action are kind of parallel in a sense. In that the falling action has 2, not 3, but 2 events that, kind of soften the problem a little bit. I see. Yeah. And they make the problem, kind of smaller until the end of the story, which is the resolution. Resolution. So that's when the problem's solved. Yes, sir. That is when the problem is solved. So, to recap, the exposition is the beginning of the story, where the characters and setting are introduced. Good! How about the rising action? That is where the plot starts to thicken, and there are usually 3 events that lead into the climax and make the problem bigger and bigger. Yup. How about the climax? What is that? The climax is the part of the story where the problem is at its biggest, and it's also usually a turning point. Yup. How about you look at the camera more when you're saying that? Oh, okay. How about the falling action? The falling action... I don't know why I always have to clear my throat after I say that, but the falling action is where the plot starts to die down, and the problem starts to die down, and it becomes less of an issue. And there are 2 events that lead into, say it with me now, the resolution. Yes, the resolution is where the problem is no longer there. Well, not necessarily, but I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Right, it's when the problem is basically solved. Sometimes it introduces another problem that leads into another story. It's complicated. So now that we've done that, how about we review our spelling words for the week? Oh yeah, let's do that. All right, I have them here in my handy dandy notebook. Ding! Let's see here. At least I think they're in this notebook. They might be in the other one. One moment, please. Yup, they were in the other notebook. Silly me. Anyway, now, I'm gonna say the word, and then you repeat after me, okay? Yup. Alright, so our sight words are as follows. Make. Dog, let's. That is a special word because it's what's known as a contraction. Oh, like when you put two words together and take out some letters with an apostrophe? Yes, exactly! And this is the contraction of let us. See how they took out the U in us and replaced it with an apostrophe? Oh yeah! Anyway, number 4 is go. Regular. Dancing. Shaking. Runner. Star. Look. Wow. Amazing. Activity. Money. Jacket. And to help you remember some of them, I came up with a nifty little sentence. Which is right here. The dog, who was a fast runner, said, "Let's go," as he chased the star in a warm jacket. Oh, wow, there are several spelling words in there. Indeed there are. Take a look. You see that? Dog, runner, let's go, star, and jacket. That's a lot of the spelling words. That's 6 out of 15. What about the other 9? We'll come up with sentences for them eventually. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Say goodbye, Hopster. Goodbye. Wait, you recorded this whole thing? Yeah. And you're putting it out for the whole internet to see? Yeah. Won't that be considered embarrassing? Hey, it's what Miss Peoples wants. Oh, all right. Now, say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. See you soon.